Yes, indeed. Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. And are you in for a treat? I'm going to let you into a secret. We've sort of planned this show, but I feel the rule book will be slightly bent when you see who's currently with me. I'm not alone. No, this is the Stamp Addicts. It's double trouble, as it were. We've got the 28th birthday and the 5th anniversary. We have balloons. We've had cake. I've had a little party popper. One of them. Sort of trumpet. One of them. We've had a little party horn and a little hat as well. Yes, we've had the horn. Just leave it, ladies. So I'm not alone. No, they're here. Double trouble. Yes. Who knew they were sisters? Oh yes, double trouble sisters at that. Vicky and Sarah are here. Good afternoon, ladies.
Hello.
First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Second of all, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Where's 28 years gone?
Yeah, in a flash.
Yeah, in a flash.
But for those that, everyone knows who you are. We all knew you were coming 3 weeks ago, but we heard you on the horizon of his birthdays and celebrations, and you've brought some cracking deals with you as well, which we'll get to shortly. Don't worry. But take it back for me 28 years. And sort of bring me to present day. Don't take 28 years to do it. I've only got 50 minutes. But,
yeah, okay.
But just take that for those people that have never seen. We get new viewers every single day. So who wants to tell me?
I'll tell you.
Go on then.
But it's also on the Hochanda blog thingy as well.
Yes,
I did an
it is.
article. So, but 28 years ago, our mum started stamping little greeting cards. We couldn't find word stamps. We went on a vacation to America. Obviously, a vacation, and we found a store selling stamps, thousands of stamps. So we came home, it's like, right, we need to start finding these products, and it just grew from there. So we were importing, and then 10, 15 years ago, we started manufacturing our own designs. And then this year, during lockdown, we branched out into the clear stamps.
Wow, and that's what was seamlessly. You're very good at
28 years covered quite quickly.
You've done very well. We are very busy already, and I knew we would be. We are looking, first of all, ridiculous prices. Second of all, you've got Flextravaganza, which means anything you buy over £5, I can now split into 2 flexible payments for you. So basically, I think most of my count is about £4.99 on top for your first month, and then £4.99 for the second month as well. And as it is a birthday / anniversary special, you can have a slash or a stroke. It's up to you. I'm not fussy at 1 o'clock of an afternoon. Either or. We'll go with a stroke. Should we go with a stroke or should we go with a slash?
I think I don't know, slash maybe.
Oh, you can have what you want. But you're also going to get
allowed.
a free gift as well. I said this was going to be trouble. So you're also going to get free gifts. So whatever you buy, one per household will be getting the free gift, the thank you free gift as well. And as you can see, that's if you buy any stamps on the show. Buy any stamps on the show, you're going to be getting the free gift. But this is beautiful because once again, it's sort of distressed, isn't it, ladies?
It is, yeah. It's a distressed kind of weathered look.
It has got a weathered, a bit like me. Distressed weathered look with the beautiful heart that you got in there as well. It is beautiful. Worth $5.99 on its own, free. Absolutely free. You're not paying a penny for it, and you are going to get the beautiful stamps as well. Right then, let's start going through the collection. Let's go through the brand new collections. $9.99 is what you're looking at on its own. Okay, without the Flextravaganza and all that spiel, $9.99 on its own. 666-271 is your item number. The size of the stamp is beautiful. There is so much that you can achieve when you get this home. Right then, ladies, talk me through the ideas behind the stamps and what can we do with these stamps when we get them home?
Well, firstly, this is a Judikins design, which is our American friends that we've been working with for more than 25 years.
Yeah.
And this year is the first year they gave us the license to manufacture them on cling. So you can't get them anywhere else in the world on cling. So you can only buy them on wood.
So this is are we another world exclusive?
To Stamp Addicts and Hochanda, yeah.
Wow.
So
You say, I don't bring you any old. You see, world exclusive. You only get them from Stamp Addicts and from here as well. So is this, and I asked this in prep earlier, for the sheer fact, I like to get the most out of my money. With these sorts of stamps, are we looking at backgrounds? Are we looking at foregrounds? What would you do with them as a crafter?
Well, the majority of the time we use these mini backgrounds as backgrounds, but you'll see in some of the samples, like the ones standing on the counter, we've used them in the Amazing Glaze. On the twinches, we've used them intaglio into the shrink plastic. So we've created the centerpiece, but also using it as a background.
It is, but look at that, as a background.
So stamp and emboss it in white, and then colour your background with your distress inks or your oxides or...
It's quite classy as well, isn't it? It's something that's very classy.
Arabesque, it just sounds very classy. But if you look at all the samples like that had the fuchsia on it, we've added to the list today the stamps, as many stamps as we can in these samples. We sent these out to our design team and said, look, here are our new backgrounds. Use any of your favourite stamps we've had on Hochanda in the last 5 years with them. So that's what they've done. So that's why you'll see so many different stamps with them.
So, and we have got every single one of the stamps that I've just shown you. So, for example, let's take the fuchsia as example. Jump to the website.
Upside down.
They are all on there. I have mine trailing. All the features, they're all on the website. So do go and find out. They will mix and match with every single stamp that you've already got in your collection. £9.99 for your Arabesque, but it's actually £4.99 over your 2 flexible payments. This is a sort of show. 10, 20, 30, 40, I reckon 40 quid, you could get the lot. So what's that, £20 today on your first flexible payment? You can more or less buy my entire counter that I've got for you today. 666271 is your item number, £9.99. Do you see, colour of the shirt matches? I don't just throw all this together. Right, that is our first one. Second one, marbled paper is what we have now. Once again, a stamp that you can really go to town with, I feel.
Yes. As you can see there, that's in the Amazing Glaze. So you build up your layers on the twinches or your thick card of Amazing Glaze and then put some coloured powder in. Ink your stamp, always ink your stamp, and then you press it into the hot embossing powder.
Nice.
Leave it to cool for a few seconds, and then when you peel it off, it leaves behind that pattern.
I love this one, look at that. Once again, something very William Morris-esque about this.
I love old books, and in a lot of old books you will find this pattern. So you go into old bookshops and you go through, and it's just a vintage kind of
It is. It's a sort of it's a very vintage look, which I absolutely adore. And once again, cards like this, they are ready-made cards. Stamp them out, colour them in, use them in your scrapbooks, your journals. You can really go to town. There's also something very sea-esque about it, like a clamshell that you've got on there. So if you want to use it go down the nautical route, you could also go down the nautical route with them. And it is a good size. You are talking a good size stamp that you've got there. Once again, am I right? I'm going to stick my neck on the line. You could sort of repeat this if you wanted to as well.
If you look at the card they're showing now, with Jessie with the jar, it's been repeated, because that card is bigger than the stamp.
Just to prove, you see. So you can repeat the stamp as well. You can really go to town with all of these. We've got just coming up as well. Don't miss those, they are phenomenal. £9.99, brand new once again, 276069 is your item number. What's that, 10% already gone? 10% already gone here, and we're only 8 minutes in. If I was you, I'd shop ahead on the website, if I was as well. So what we're looking at so far, in theory, you could go for both of these, £20 today, or...
That's just the rubber.
That's what?
That's just the rubber. You haven't got to the clear, £20.
Oh yeah, that's just the rubber. Yeah, we've not got to the... just the rubber? Just the rubber? What's going on here? We've not even got to the clear yet. We're about to get there, do not fear. I love these next ones. These next ones are beautiful. For the sheer fact, it's French love letter, but it could say anything. Because no one's really going to sit there and read it. Is it genuinely a letter? Is it legible, if you wanted it to be?
It's old. It's very old. So I'm not sure how relevant it is to modern French.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, there'll be bits of it that will be legible and other parts not. But it is taken from an old love letter.
No, I like it. Bonjour, mon petit poisson rouge. Hello, my little red fish. It's beautiful. It doesn't say that, that's the only bit of French I know.
I didn't hear fish in there.
It's literally all I know. Bonjour, mon petit poisson rouge. You've got...
So that's the sweet pea.
The Swippy's on the show?
It's on the, yeah, it's on the list.
Are the butterflies on the show?
Yes, they're from the Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
So they were very popular with that. And the Best Wishes is in the clear set.
In the clear set,
Yes.
which is down the end.
So
We'll
we've
get
snuck all
there.
the words
Don't worry,
in there
shop
as well.
ahead. Look at that. Yeah, that one. Look at that. How beautiful is that? That is like frameable, but you can go from that to that.
Perfect Valentine's
It
card.
is your Valentine's or just a notelet card.
Yes, because they don't know it's a love letter.
No, that
just
could be
the
any.
heart
It
that
could just be
says,
an
yeah.
old letter. Also good for little children's cards as well, for like your pirates themes, like your treasure
Yes.
chests and those sorts of cards. You can
Yeah.
go down. You know what I'm like? I like value for money out my stamps when I'm using stamps. £9.99, but technically it's not. It's £4.99 is what you're looking at across 2 flexible payments. 216235. I'll say that again. 216253 is your item, and all the other stamps are on the website. Please do check them out. Really do shop ahead. We will look at them when we get to the end of the counter. Do not worry. Right then, up next. Now you may have seen this next one before, but in the larger form. You were asking it to be made smaller, and that's what the girls have done for you. They've made it in the smaller form, but this is sort of your marbling effect, which is sometimes is quite hard to do, marbling, and get it to look classy.
Yes, not messy.
Not messy, or not like a cracked wall or anything like that.
Yeah.
When you want marbling, but sometimes you look like it's old plaster that's peeling away. This is actual marble, which is beautiful.
Yes, it's Italian marble as well.
Oh, it's not just any old marble.
We're very classy.
You were very, very classy. Like, oh, well, I could tell. I could tell when you came in.
Yeah.
I heard the clinking of wine bottles because it was the
Bottles.
birthday. Yeah, bottles. Oh, yeah,
Drinking straight out the
Lambrini.
bottle.
There you were, 2 bottles of Lambrini and a bottle of Blue Nun.
Lambrini.
Classy. Oh, smooth. Let's look at the sample, shall we? We've got beautiful. Is the bumblebee on the show?
Yes, the bee, the sunflower, and the honeycomb background.
Oh, I love this. So all of this, everything that you're looking at the moment, this is nice. Look at that for invitations. Sort of invitations that you want in there, that beautiful marbling effect. Imagine that with your love letter as well. That would be stunning. Your love letter just through the heart that you want there. Then you've got your flowers with your marbling in the background, Italian marble. Remember that. Once again, repeating patterns. Just because it's a small stamp, what have I done with it? Just because it's small, it still packs a punch. You can still create cards that look like this. So if you're thinking, well, I've already got it in the large form, get it in a small form as well. For £9.99, you really can't go wrong. Or remember, £4.99 is what you're looking at today for this across 2 flexible payments. And that free stamp, don't forget the free stamp that you've got as well. That will also be put into your bundle. Any stamp that you buy, you will also get the free gift to say thank you. For being there for the last 28 years, and also the 5th anniversary of being here on Achanda as well. Last but no means least, now these are the new ones. Here we go. Your sentiments. We all love a good sentiment, and what I like about these, they're all done in different fonts. It's very easy to do the sentiments all in the same font. But what have we got here? We've got best wishes, all my love. I hope your day is magical. All the best. Happy birthday. Belated birthday greetings. It's very rare you get a belated. Just for you, cheers, happy birthday, thank you, happy birthday, hi, congratulations, and last but no means least, thinking of you. The stamps, these are the sort of stamps that you'll have on your desk all the time. Is that right when I'm saying this covers everything from the joyest of cards to the cards that you don't really want to send but we sort of have to send. You've more or less got everything here, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, we tried to cover everything. And we've done them in the clear as well because it's easy to line them up if you want to just squeeze them into that little space.
No, they literally, and they work so well together. Look at them all here. Best wishes, thinking of you. But you've sort of used them as the background here as well, not just the main focal point.
Well, yeah, it's just to show you can use them all together. And then we've also obviously snuck in the Italian marble and the French love letter as well.
You see, double whammy on that. Did you notice that? The marble and then the love letter in the background. You see, for you mats and your layers. See, everything, this entire show works together. I love this one. The little duck that's in there. And that's also covering that love letter as well. Thinking of you. Just these,
With
simple
the arabesque.
cards.
Did you see the arabesque?
With the arabesque that's in the
Yeah.
background, look at that. So just made out of different. Have we got jigsaw pieces on the show?
No.
Oh.
But you can get punches and dies and...
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Just thought I'd ask. Then you've also got the love letter in there as well. There is so many things that you can go through. And look at those lilies, absolutely beautiful, with the marbling and the love letter all on the back of there as well. It is beautiful. £10, 99 pence. So you're looking at £5.99 across 2 flexible payments on that. Now, your next one is one of these that you might think now, I don't know what to do with them when I get them home. But when you get them home, oh my word. So, what is the background behind these?
These are by our American designer, Sherry West. And Sherry just sits there and she doodles. And she sends me through the doodles and we're like, oh yes please, we'll have that one. So we've got this little boy, little girl looking into his stocking. So we've called him, Is My Stocking Empty?
That's stunning.
And then this is Amelia and the duckling. So they're quite a decent size. So you can nicely fill like a C6 card.
It's absolutely beautiful. But remember, because they're the stamps that you see there, you can use them on their own because they're not one whole stamp. You've also already seen the duckling already in a card. So just using the small duckling on her own. The little girl could be bending down and you could have flower stamps that you've already got at home and she could be picking flowers if you wanted to. Take out the Christmas tree, that could be anything that you want. That. Oh look, looking into a little sock. Just looking into the little sock that you've got, changing the colours that you've got as well. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. Let me show you the same design, but I want to show you how different ways you can do it. You've got designs like this, which look very cartoonesque, which I absolutely adore. That in a frame in a child's bedroom, on the stairs, down by the phone, in the living room, would be beautiful. But then using exactly the same stamp, you can now achieve cards that look like these. They are beautiful, £14.98. And remember, you can split the cost as well. But we're not alone. We're all here. We've also got a message from the designer as well, our Sherry. Sherry, it's over to you.
Hi, I'm Sherry West of Sherry West Art, and I am a stamp designer for Stamp Addicts. I'm very glad to be part of the Hochanda family. I'm a children's book author-illustrator of the new children's book called It's Raining Cats, It's Raining Dogs, It's Raining Bats, and Pollywogs, published by Morgan James Kids. If you want to find out a little bit more about me, I have a blog on WordPress called Happy Art for a Happy Heart, and that's exactly what I hope my art will do for you. You are more than welcome to join us in my Facebook crafting and coloring group. It's called Sherry West Art, Coloring and Crafts. Happy crafting!
Yes, indeed. Happy crafting. I think she was sitting on a porch. It was beautiful. Look at the websites. All the other stamps are on the website. Everything is on the website for you. Remember, take advantage. We're in Flextravaganza, which means everything's going to be split into 2 flexible payments that you've got there. We've got the brand new stamps that you've seen before. You've got the bee, you've got the sunflower, you've got the honeycomb that's on there. You've also got the flowers that are on there, the heart, the crackle heart, which is adorable. The little pots of flowers and the watering can of flowers. We've also got shrink plastic on the show. We've got demos on shrink plastic later as well. Very, very busy. One of the stamps, this stamp at the moment, Harmony, is phenomenally busy. And remember, you're also getting flexible payments on all these as well. So every price that you see, you can divide it in 2 long as it's above the £5 mark. Right then, that's enough of my jibber jabber. Let's go over to demonstration to see what we're up to first. So what would you like to show me first?
I thought you were going to call me Debbie then.
I can call you Debbie if you wish.
Did you not do that in a previous show?
What, call you Deborah?
No, was that Scott? I forget.
Probably Scott. I've got more hair
Have you?
than Scott. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you? What are you trying to say?
Sorry. Oh dear.
I knew this was going to be trouble.
Yes. Okay. I'm starting with the empty stocking.
Okay,
Little
nice.
person by Sherry. So I've got my hingy thing.
Your stamping platform.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. It's going to keep me on my toes this
yeah,
hour, I feel.
yeah, with the foam in it, because
Okay.
it's a clear stamp. So I've got to make sure the card is butted well into the corner, because for this technique, we need to line it up afterwards. I'm using Vintage Photo Oxide. So
I do like the size of these stamps though, because they can be central pieces, or you can just these would be nice in like colouring books.
Yes, yeah, colouring books, all kinds of different. They're quite big. You could put them on walls.
I'm going to ask the question
sometimes
already.
I turn it round because it's closer to me. Yeah.
Is this going to be a collection that's on its way? Are there going to be more in this range? Are we buying into a range when we buy into these stamps now, or is that a trade secret?
Sherry is always drawing.
Okay.
And we do have, like the one you showed just now that was selling fast, that's one of
Harmony.
Sherry's as well, Harmony. So we have quite a selection of her designs, but there are more planned.
So they're more of the sort of the little children ones. I absolutely adore these. So you are going to be buying into a collection. Remember, you're getting both of them for £14.98, and then I'll split the cost of that into 2 flexible payments as well. £7.49 today and £7.49 in a month's time.
So I've inked it, so I've got a nice clear image, and I'm taking it out and I'm giving it a quick blast, and then I'm going to put it back in.
Oh.
And fingers crossed, if I've done it right, butt it back up.
20% of these stamps have now already gone. The details are on your screen. 074330 is your item number. £14.98 or £7.49.
So this time it just needs a light inking, and this is when we keep our fingers crossed. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so you can't see any difference yet. So I'm going to take that out, move that over there, and now I'm going to use my water brush and just very gently move the colour around. Now I heated the first layer so that we keep the definition, and we're only watercolouring the top layer. Do you understand?
No, I do.
Okay.
I learned that this morning from All and Create, because obviously distress oxides move with water.
Yes.
So you've blasted the first set to now they're sort of permanent, and only the top layer is now moving.
Yeah, because otherwise, when I go into the hair, it would just be a smooshy mess. But it retains the lines underneath. It doesn't all move. That's why I heated it. If you go back to the samples, I did this in a couple of colours. I did it in chipped sapphire and seedless preserves, but they have much more pigment in them, so you'll see less definition.
I'm on it. Here I am.
You found them.
I found them.
So you can do it in different colours, but vintage photo sets in between the layers. I say those ones, they've got much more pigment in, so you don't get quite as much definition, because you've got to be careful not to heat too much and warp the card. Then it's hard to line it back up.
They're nicer. Just doing those in 3 different colours in little frames would look beautiful on the wall.
So you've got a little girl, little boy.
Yeah.
And then the vintage one. So, and it's one of my favourite ways to make cards, because I am not an artist. I got kicked out of art in school.
Give over, did you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put it past you.
Not for
I'm gonna have to ask.
misbehaving.
Misbehaving?
No, because I can't draw.
Have you got kicked out because you couldn't draw?
Yeah, they said you're not allowed to do art. You can't draw.
Surely that's the whole point of art, isn't it? To go to art club to learn to draw.
No, I was obviously that bad. So I like doing this because the design is there and I'm using a water brush, so I feel like an artist.
Well, no, you can't. I still can't get over they kicked you out because you couldn't draw. That's the whole point. That's like going to a maths lesson and say, I can't add up. Well, get out.
Well, no, it was when it came to options and they said, you're not taking art, are you? Oh, okay then.
That's a nice way of saying.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was a while ago. So we just, and then don't forget to ground them. But you'll notice I keep wiping off on the paper towel, because especially around here where there's more design, there's more ink and we don't want it too heavy. So just a little wipe off, because we don't want it too blurry. But you can stamp these and then sit down and watercolour them in the garden, in front of the TV.
We've got queues on the phones now. We are ridiculously busy. Getting quick if I was you. Anything you like. Remember, everything's on flexible payments as well now. It's really, really, really big. Ross, could you work out for me, if I wanted everything on the show that's on my counter, how much would it be? I don't think it'd be that much.
£65? As a guess. I didn't work it out.
He's got a calculator.
He's a bit slow.
£65.93.
Oh!
You're 93
I was
pence
93
short.
pence off.
But that means you can put it on a flexible payment. £32.97 will get you every single stamp that I've got in front of me. That is a nice little deal. And you'll also get that thank you free gift as well. For all the backgrounds, that's worth another £5.99 on top of that. That's a good little bargain. That is a nice little bargain. Right then, what are we up to?
Well, I've done.
Oh, she's done already.
And it's quick. It's very quick. Because that's all it is. It's one ink pad and a water brush and your one stamp. So I'm just washing off my stamp. But you can see I've put it on some layers. But I've coloured this layer with the same ink pad. I tone and coordinate everything. I'm not one of these random mishmash kind of organic.
Oh, you're not organic.
Vicky's the organic crafter. I'm the concise, planned.
No, I love it. These are beautiful and they are really frameable. You look at that now and then imagine the blue and the pink one next to it. They're really, really beautiful. And if you just wanted the little boy or maybe it's a little girl, it's entirely up to you how you wanted to perceive it. You could just use that on their own. You could use the tree on its own, maybe another one just with the little dog that's sitting there. They're really...
Yeah. One of the cards is a really big sample that the design team member, Irene, she's used the tree and the dog again, that's the one, and created a window setting.
Look at that. So she's drawn the window in around the background and used the tree and the dog on its own. How beautiful is that?
And she's used the words from the Poppy Polka Dot Christmas set, clear set from last time.
She's a clever egg. Who was this?
Irene.
Good old Irene. She never fails, our Irene. I've always said that about her. I always said she was a good egg. Good egg.
Oh, good.
Right
Okay, so now I can show you some shrink.
Oh, let's shrink.
We like shrink.
Let's do this. We're very, very busy. The shrink is always busy when we show it. These are the details on the side of the screen at the moment. 10932 is your item number. £10.99. Remember, split the cost again. You are getting the shrink plastic of 8 sheets. But a little goes an awful long way with shrink plastic. It really, really does. If you want other colours as well, I've got other colours on the show. I've not just got the clear. Maybe you would like some sanded. Now, what's sanded?
One side, well, it is clear shrink, but one side they've sanded it with sandpaper, or a machine that sands it.
So it's like frosted glass, that sort of look.
But with texture.
Oh, with texture.
So it's easy to colour on. You can colour it with your pencils and those kind of things because it adheres to the scratches.
We've also got metallic on the show as well. Right then, let's shrink.
Okay, first of all we need to tear some shrink.
Okay.
Or if you have little leftover pieces, you can use your scraps. But if you tear it, you get some nice organic shapes.
Oh, so you don't cut, you tear.
You tear, well, unless you want straight lines. But there's no guarantee that when it shrinks, it will stay square or round.
True.
Because shrink is a plastic that's started life as one size and then they've stretched it. And then when we heat it, it goes back to its original size. But we don't know exactly what that was.
What that was or what shape it was.
So, yeah, it's going to be different every time. So, I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing there.
I couldn't help you then. I saw you were and I couldn't really help because I don't really know what demo it is.
It's the shrink one.
I know it's the shrink one, but I don't know how it goes.
Okay, so I've got my pieces of shrink. I've got my stamp ready. I've got my ink pad ready. And I'm using, the Stays On pigment in Pink Cosmos.
Pink Cosmos.
So it's nice and bright.
Here it goes.
We have to wait till it's fully shrunk. I'm using the white shrink so that the colour really stands out. You can do it with the clear or the sanded and then it looks like broken glass, kind of frosted glass. Now that is ready. I've put the paper underneath so as not to mess up the heat sheet. And I'm going to ink my stamp. And this is where you need a bit of welly. So while it's hot, palm.
Palm.
Heel of your palm. That's the one, isn't it?
That's the one you're looking for.
So you press down, hold it for a minute while it cools, and then we release. And we have
Look at that.
our little shrink. A little bit of arabesque. So I need to do 3 of these for my finished card. So we'll do that again.
So if you want this stamp, this is the Arabesque, $9.99. 2 flexible payments of $4.99 across 2 months, because remember we are in our event. All the other stamps are on the website as well. Please do shop ahead on the website. 666271 is your item number. Brand new today for your Arabesque, £9.99 for that beautiful background stamp.
Now it's getting really hot in here. It's the heat
Because our
gun.
Janice has walked in. I've always said that when she's about. I have a little turn.
Okay, so while it's hot, press in. Okay.
I think I've asked you this before. Are you a neat crafter or a messy crafter?
You didn't get from the precise planned that I would be neat.
Crafter?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Some people work on the telly and they're very clean and tidy, but I mean, you look in the cars on the way home in the car park.
What's my car got to do with crafting?
Well, no, because that's 9 times out of 10 you can sort of tell what people are like from their cars.
It
They've
needs
got
a
messy
wash.
car.
My car needs a wash.
Yeah, you want to see our Catherine's van? She looks all clean and tidy.
I've seen Catherine's
Oh, it
van.
looks like she's been burgled in the back of that van.
That's all her supplies. Okay, so final one. You'll notice when it shrinks, quite often you get a little dimple. That's when you just turn it over. And it's finished shrinking when it stops moving. So it's final
What's this
one.
technique?
It's called intaglio, which
Amazing
is
technique.
Italian for in it. I don't know what it is.
In it.
Inside it. No,
In
it's for the impression.
That's beautiful.
In it.
And so, because of the ink that you're using, that will stay on and that won't rub off the shrink or anything like that now?
Correct, because it's a permanent ink.
Oh, beautiful.
So it does require a permanent ink cleaner. So wouldn't recommend doing it with the clear stamps.
Okay.
Don't know, because we've only been using clear stamps a short while, manufacturing them and stuff. Don't know if they have the strength to press into the shrink, whereas we know the rubber does.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so on here I have prepared some layers and some strong double-sided tape. So I'm going to place my bits of shrink. And then I've got some beads and glitter to just cover them up, cover up the rest of the tape. So just sprinkle them all over. I think currently we're sold out of the snappy trays, but the tiny trays are on the website.
Okay, check the website out.
So if you just push down with your finger, so you want to make sure they're stuck. But because they're beads, there are still gaps in between. So just take those out,
That's beautiful.
pop those back. Pop the lid on before I knock it over. And then we're filling the tiny, if you look closely, you'll see tiny gaps in between. I can see them. That's because I've got my glasses on.
Oh yeah, we can see them.
So we're just going to fill those with glitter.
Oh, because glitter's finer than the beads.
Yes. So just a little bit of glitter. Now,
It's like-
I left this to my second demo because I'm now covered in glitter for the rest of the day.
So it looks like broken pots though, or a broken
Yeah.
china.
That's it. Whereas the sanded or the clear looks like broken glass. So make sure that's all in there. Get rid of, whoops. And I have stamped the arabesque background
Okay.
in full so that I can just layer that
Oh my word.
on
look at
top. So
that.
this is one I've already stuck together. So it's You
But
can
either
see.
the colours that you use, you only really need one. If you've only got one ink pad,
Yes.
and you've got bits of glitter around the house,
Yeah.
you can really go to town and make something quite extraordinary.
The sample at the front I did with the blue ink pad, one of those. So you can do it on all the different, yeah. And that one I used blue and silver beads. So they're kind of coordinating where these are more clashing colours.
But then you could do these could be a birthday card, it could be an anniversary card, it could be a thank you card, it could be an invitation if you wanted it to be. Long as you've got the right tools for the job, you can really go to town. What are we looking at here? We are talking about Stamp Addicts' 28th birthday and 5th anniversary as well. We are talking amazing prices, and for every stamp that you buy, well, not for every stamp, one per household, you're also going to get that free gift of the thank you as well. Let me give you some ideas, something else you're also jumping ahead on. You're really shopping ahead this side. This is the Big B and the Sunflower, £17.99, 282582. £8.99 is what you're looking at on your flexible payments for that one as well, which is beautiful and stunning, and you're getting both of them. And then you've got butterflies up next as well. This is Lucy's Butterfly you're looking at the moment. 2 stamps, large and small, £13.49. £6.74 is what you're looking at for the butterflies. It's worth having a little shop ahead. We've got the fuchsia that you've seen in some of the cards as well. This has been very, very popular. £9.99 for the fuchsia. Oh my word, so you're looking at £4.99 across your 2 flexible payments. 025854. We've got Harmony up next. We saw this on the website earlier, is what we saw it. It's been a busy one. As Sherry drew that, it's very, very busy. £11.99 is what you're looking at. 406669 is your item number. And then, oh, we got the girls. Here we go. Here they come. Oh, we got Terry's girl. Oh, little Terry's girl that's there. Blossom Cling is what you've got as well. Rubber stamps, £12.99. 393880 is your item number for the girls as well. Worth having a little look is what you need them for. Right then, we'll give you a quick recap of what we got on the show, and then we'll go back for another demonstration. So let's look at our first one. Remember, anything you buy, you're also going to get the free gift as well. So the free gift of the thank you stamps worth £5.99. This is your Arabesque that you're looking at the moment. £9.99 or £4.99 across your flexible payment. 666271 is your item number. Beautiful, beautiful stamps as well. Absolutely stunning cling stamps that you're getting on there. It's worth popping into your basket, as we've said. Go through the entire show if you can. If your budget will stretch, I would definitely get in a few of these. Up next as well, I love this one. It sort of reminds me, when I look at it, it's more like peacock feathers, that sort of look. Marbled paper is what we're looking at next. £9.99. 276069 is your item number. Let me quickly show you some of the samples that we have as well. How stunning are these? There are so many samples, so I'd love to get in. Look at that. How beautiful is that? You can really go to town with these. £9.99, as I said before, and your item numbers at the top of the screen. 276069 is your item number. Then we've got Love Letter. I love this one, the French Love Letter, because it could say anything. It technically doesn't have to be French. You can just use it for beautiful backgrounds. Look at it with the beautiful lilies that are on there. It just adds. Rather than that blank space, just pop the words that are already in there. £9.99. Imagine for wedding cards, for anniversary cards, just to say cards, notelet cards, doing it on the backs of envelopes, or put it onto canvas. Just literally put it onto canvas and then sort of paint onto your canvases as well. Remember, stamps aren't just for card making. You can stamp them onto other things as well. 216253 is your item number, £9.99. Then, up next, the last of the background stamps that we've got here of the French the Italian marble that we've got there. This has been the most popular by far, £9.99, 190. 564 is your item number. We're approaching half the stock of this one. There is so many things you could do with this. You may have seen it in the larger form before. This is the first time they're bringing it to you in this smaller form, but my word, it packs a punch, and you've also got that continuous pattern that runs all the way through. 190564 is your item number. Then we're talking sentiments up next. Clear sentiment. It's always good to have a clear sentiment because then you can sort of see where you're lining it up. So if you are doing it in that small space, you've got that tiny little space and you don't want to get it wrong, but if it's mounted, you can't really see. With these, you can see where you're stamping straight away. You've got every occasion on here. Best wishes, all my love. I hope you have a magical day. All the best. Happy birthday. Belated birthday greetings. Happy birthday just for you. Cheers. Thank you. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Hi. I'm thinking of you. Every event is covered more or less in there some way or some form. Use them as backgrounds, use them as stamps, just do them randomly on the page. £10.99. They are brand new today. 614447 is your item number. And last but no means least, I think my favourite on the show, we're not meant to have favourites, but I do. These are my favourites because I can see that you can do so much with them. The small little boy and the small girl that's on there, I can imagine these doing on canvas. So if you're making Christmas stockings and things like that, stamp them out, put them onto the canvas, use your organzas, use your threads, use your beads, and start sewing with them. Sew them up. They would look absolutely stunning. Literally simple cards. That's just the envelope. How beautiful is that envelope? I genuinely thought that was a real address and I was about to cover it. I thought it had a number on. I thought, Hannah, what are you showing? What are you showing? It's got Irene on the back. That was her address. I was like, oh my word, what am I doing on telly? But you've also got the card to match on the inside as well. That's why I went quiet. You've got so many cards that you can use them for. This one, I love this one. Look at that. Just look at the detail that you've got in there, but you can go from that to that. Jump to the website is the quickest and the easiest place to go. Everything is on the website. There is even more on there as well, from the brand news, all the ones, all your favourites. All your favourites for over from the last 5 years are all today on the website. It's very rare we have every single stamp on the website. For this show, we've put everything on there. We've also got pick and mixes on the website as well. Choose any two of these stamps. Get in while you can. Remember, you've also got that flexible payments. Right then, that's enough of me yattering on. Let's go to our Vicky for another live demonstration. What are you going to show me this time?
Thank you. I'm going to use the French script.
Nice.
With the masking tape.
Oh.
So the Eclipse tape is a very low tack paper and I'm just tearing so I've got a nice soft edge. Just going to create a little panel, that piece there and one more. You can reuse all these pieces anyway.
You get a lot, you're getting like 10 metres.
Yes, yeah,
10
you do get plenty on there, yeah. I've also, if I got time for my next demonstration, it's using one of the lilies and I'm just reusing that mask over and over.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it does last a while. So I'm just going to create some colour with the Distress Oxide. I've got the Seedless Preserves here.
That's a rich colour.
Ooh, yes, it is very rich, so I need to blend this one out a bit. So the tape holds quite well, so you're able to smoosh around and it stays in place.
I know it's like asking which is your favourite child, but do you have a favourite stamp? Is there one that you think, well, is your go-to stamp? If someone says, well, can you make me a quick card? I don't know what it is. Do you have a favourite, or is it a bit of, you like a bit of this, bit of that?
No, I definitely don't have a favourite. No, I'm all over the place.
That's good. That's
I like this and then I like something else. I change my mind daily.
That shows the testament to the stamps. So obviously, if you have one favourite, that's the only one you go to constantly. But if you sort of like a variety, which I suppose it also means then they all work together.
Yes, yeah, most of them do. We love everything to be able to work together, and I always try different ideas, and sometimes things don't work together, but if you don't try, you don't know.
No, it's true.
So yeah, I'm not an organised crafter like Sarah. I love to make a nice mess and experiment.
The best way.
As with blending these colours, so I did find with the because the Seedless Preserves is quite a strong colour, that the green that I'm using, the peeled paint, is the best one to blend the two together in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So you can always clean your sponge off, but that does seem to be the easiest way to get those colours nicely blended.
Once again, remember, with every stamp that you buy this hour, and this hour only, we'll be getting that free gift as well, saying thank you, because it's the 28th birthday and the 5th anniversary of being here at the chamber.
So if we want to soften your blending a little bit, we can just spritz with a little water. We count 1, 2, and then blot. Just waiting for the water to react.
Oh, I did. I
You
thought
just
we were
give
just
it
counting. We're just doing
10
a little
seconds
count.
or something,
Oh,
just to
okay.
wait, and then you should see some little specks on there. So it gives a little bit of texture.
We were all just worried that we were like,
Yeah, I'm
what?
just going to wait.
Just wait, count, have a little
Just count,
dance.
yeah. Count to 10.
My producer had called St John's just in case. Just in case. Is she all right? Get St John's on standby. They're in the car park.
I'm fine. There we go. So I've got my French script.
Well, I say St John's, it's a handyman called John.
Oh, just the first aider. Yeah. Oh. So I'm just using a permanent black ink here. Will it fill the hole? I'm going to stamp this twice just to make sure. Okay, one to the top. There we go. Yeah. And I'm going to just stamp a little bit at the bottom there just to make sure.
I love
Do you
these
want
sorts
to
of stuff.
finish?
This was the sort of the first card I ever made, only a couple of weeks ago, was this same sort of technique, masking around, because it gives you that beautiful border, doesn't it? And it makes it look really professional.
It does, yeah. So when you pull these off, and you can reuse these again and again. There we go. So we've got just a lovely little border piece there. So to decorate that, what I'll do next, so clean up here. So same technique, I've just got a panel ready.
Okay.
And so I'll be stamping my butterflies from that, so it'll all match.
We've got the butterflies on the show as well. We'll bring up the details for the butterflies.
So just using a black ink straight onto the dried background. And then you can just trim them out. It's nice and easy.
I do like that background.
There we go. It's one.
Oh.
Turn round. We'll do one the other end.
Look at it. The details for the butterflies are on the screen. You get the small and you also get the large butterfly as well. £13.49. That's the butterfly with the details are for.
That's a very different butterfly.
That's a very different butterfly.
Yeah, that's not the It's the Japanese.
the Japanese one that we're looking at the moment.
Oh, I think, yeah, it does come with a bamboo.
Comes with bamboo as well. That's the one. £17.99 is what you're looking at now. 754387 is your item number. We thought we'd show you all the butterflies. Where are we up to?
Oh, so I've already got my butterflies trimmed. So the panel can go on. I've added a little bit of sparkle to them.
What sparkle is that? Because there doesn't seem to be any glue and glitter on this. How has he made that sparkle?
I've just used glitter glue.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I like to put a blob on my heat sheet and then I dab with my finger usually to spread it on there. There we go. And
beautiful.
from our little word set, just to set it all off, they can pop in.
Is that the clear stamp one?
Yeah, that's from the clear set, yeah.
Oh, so have you heat embossed that?
I have white embossing powder. Yes.
Oh, so they work. That's really
There you
positive.
go, that's the third one down there.
So
yeah.
that's from that set there. So you can use them to heat emboss as well. £10.99. Look at that for a card. That is beautiful. We've got about 6 minutes left. Do you want to show me something else?
Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
Look at this, rattling through the demo.
We'll try anyway.
If there's anything that you want now, we've only got 6 minutes left, I would jump to the website and I would really start checking out your baskets. Some things are quite vulnerable at the moment as well, so I would really start checking out your baskets if I was you. If you want a guarantee to get that free gift as well. Remember, we've stocked the website with seriously everything over the last 5 years, from shrink plastic to some of your favourite stamps that are already on there. And you've also got the Flextravaganza. There's the masking tape that's on there, and that's only going to be $9.99 in your first Flexi order. It's well worth picking up. 5-star reviews on every single item.
Okay, so I've got my Oriental Lily inked up here, and I'm going to stamp that to the edge of the card, so it's hanging off. There we go. just going to dry that a touch, and I have stuck in my little tray my mask pre-cut and used before.
Oh.
It's still usable. I'm just going to pop that on. So you should be able to see the shadow, the actual line of the stamping. Your mask should always be within those lines so you don't get any missing pieces, any shadows around the edge.
Details for the Oriental Lily, cling-mounted rubber stamps. Details are on the screen, £9.99, 199554.
So I've got the Italian marble, I'm going to stamp over the top. So I'm just using a grey, hickory smoke this time, just for a subtle kind of pattern in the background. I didn't want it too bright. So that's just going to go over there. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so we really need to trim that down and add some colour. How much time have I got?
You got 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so what I was going to do with this was I'm going to stamp my happy birthday and colour the flower. So
You
I've
can
got
do
that. I can do that.
I've got faith.
So we've got happy birthday, because I'm going to colour the lilies in orange, so I've gone with an orange ink.
See, that's the goodness of the see-through stamps that you've got there. You can actually see where you're stamping onto.
Yeah, it's very useful being able to see where you're going. There we go. And then we can just add some colour.
Speed colouring.
So I would use a water brush, not sure where that one's gone. So, if you continue with your colouring, it'll look like this.
Oh, look at that. That looks like beautiful marble. Look at the marble in the background.
Well, what I've also done is I've created my layers, but I've used the marble here on the corner in the orange.
Nice.
So just a touch on each corner. And then we can mount that
Good. Look at
all
that.
together. There we go.
And all of that, I think the lilies are £9.99. The Oriental Lily, so that you are looking at £9.99. So you're looking at just shy of £9.99 today. Will get you that background and the lilies, and you can start creating cards like that. You change the colours of your lilies, change the colour of your backgrounds, you can make so many more cards. We are very busy. This is the marble that we're looking at the moment. It is absolutely stunning. Girls, as I've got you both back here, I don't know who wants to answer. We'll take both. How long have we got, Jim? We've got about 2 minutes left, so take 30 seconds each for me. For those people...
Are you going to time us then?
Someone will. To those people that may be watching and I think, oh yeah, I'd love to give it a go, but they're sitting on the fence, they're thinking £9.99. We're all, money's tight for everyone at the moment, and we've tried to make it easy with £4.99 with your Flex Extravaganza event on there. But if someone's sitting on the fence for certain stamps or the ones on the website, what would you say to those sorts of people that think, I'd like to give it a go, but I don't know if I'll get the same effects as the girls on the telly?
Well, if you're already using other things like dyes and stencils and mixed media, these work with them. So you can use these in the backgrounds, you can use them with your stencils, so you could stamp through your stencils.
Yes.
So then you've kind of got less of an image, so you've got less pressure if you're not sure if it's, going to work.
I like that idea. Nick, anything to add? What would you say to the people? If someone said to you now, I'd like to go for them, but I don't know if I'll get the same results, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, again, I was going to say the backgrounds work really well with everything. Your stencils, your dyes, and you're also getting the thank you stamp.
Yeah.
So if you're going for a background, you've got those words as well. So you can always start with thank you cards.
I never thought that. You literally go for a background, you get the thank you stamp thrown in. Your first card could be that thank you card. And that's how you start going. Use it in different colours. Really do start creating. We're busy across the board. Check out the website. Do you know when you're back, girls?
Yes.
Fabulous.
October.
22nd, is it?
22nd of October?
No, today's the 22nd. So Saturday in October.
Yeah.
It might be the 24th.
Yeah, it's around then.
One
If that's a
Saturday
Saturday.
towards the end of October. There's only 4, I think. So keep channel hopping every Saturday. You can't go wrong. Thank you, girls. It's always a pleasure
Thank
when
you.
you're here. It's always a giggle. For the sheer fact, it's not me that gets told off. So, which is a rarity in this place normally. I can blame it all on you. But don't you go anywhere. Start checking out your baskets if I was you as well. It is birthday celebrations all the way around and anniversaries. Check out your basket. Remember, you get that stamp as well.